Howdy, howdy, my dear friends. Here I am recording this intro on November 20th of 2024, the day Pluto is actually moving into Aquarius. It's big, beautiful energy for me because of my birth chart and where Pluto and Aquarius and everything sit. And I'm ready to embark on this new quest. Woohoo! Now, before we start your reading, I'd like to share with you some information for 2025 and what I'm intending to provide for my community. But if you'd prefer to leap ahead and bypass this intro and start your reading, there's a timestamp in the description box of the video that will jump you to your 2025 forecast. The year 2025 is going to be quite a transitional and transformational one, especially with Pluto moving into Aquarius until 2043. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was from around 1778 to 1798. And during that time, the planet experienced revolutions of many kinds, including social, political, things to do with labor, economic disparities, and unique expression of imagination that led to leaps in technology. Now, it has and it will impact generations to come, as will these next 18 years. So whatever we decide as a collective will change the course of history and the lives of future generations. No pressure, right? It's exciting, and yeah, we can be a little anxious or nervous too, but that's part of this journey. Hopefully, what Spirit has put upon me to provide over this next year will make it a little easier to choose the excitement over the fear. The world of humans does seem very divided right now, but have hope. This is a sign and reflection of the age of Aquarius that announces that the old ways no longer work for where we're heading as a planet and as a race of humanity. It will require us to see the higher capital T truths rooted in unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude as well. And that will help us release the attachment to the old small t truths, which were rooted in fear and lower vibrational conditional love. One brings unity, the other brings separation as it focuses on self-survival rather than the us survival and us thrival. Yeah, I'm going to make up a new word, I guess, but where we thrive together. Now, for the last decade or so, Spirit has given me a theme each year that coincides with the last number of the year, whether it be by rhyming or by digit. So 2025 is geared up to be a very different year, astrologically, globally, politically, spiritually, etc., etc. So I was prepared that the theme could really be on any subject. And I was very glad to have it focused on a quest, right? Yeehaw! How exciting, right? But it will be a quest for the 5 elements. Quest for the 5 in 2025. What does that mean? The 4 elements of fire, earth, air, and water represent the 4 areas that our human character experiences in this human life. And I relate these to the tarot, which we can use to receive messages from the ethereal to assist us on our adventure. The 5th element is what I'm calling ether, which can represent the essence of the cosmic mother and cosmic father, our creator, which is the source of eternal, unconditional love energy. And I do feel our entire adventure here as a human is all about that love, either expressing or experiencing it, or crying out for it as we discover what it feels like to experience the opposite of that capital L love, which is conditional love rooted in the fear of being rejected or not being enough, a small L love. We are a perfect mountain, and we come down as a sort of satellite to move around the perfect mountain, exploring it, to see different perspectives of who we really are by experiencing a lot of who we are not. So the quest for the 5 elements will look at the 4 areas of our lives that the 4 elements relate to. So fire, which is our spiritual, energetic, vibrational journey. Earth, our physical, abundant, external world journey. Air, which is our mental and communication journey. And water, which is, of course, our emotional journey. And I'll join this with how we can use each of these areas of our human lives to raise our capital L love vibration in search of the ether. We'll have many opportunities this next year to either choose lower or higher vibrational energy, and we'll experience events and people and relationships that correspond to whatever energy we focus on. And I'm looking forward to learning as much as I can through the elements over this next year, and I invite you to be part of that adventure with me. I'm posting these 2025 forecast readings for each individual zodiac sign mid to late December, but my YouTube channel members have had early access to those as I've recorded them. I know how exciting, I know, right? If you'd like to become one of my YouTube channel members to help support my channel and to dive deeper with me, I do offer 2 levels. Zen Cricket is $2.99 a month. Praying Mantis level is $7.99 per month. In addition to early access to these 2025 forecast videos, you would also have advanced access to other videos that I intend on posting on a regular basis in 2025. So here's a sneak peek on what I intend on providing. First, we got the weekly Zen Bites on Fridays, which share a short tidbit that can help us maintain or return to our Zen, which is our connection to that higher vibrational love energy. Then we got monthly Zen Gate card readings that focus on the special energy portal that's created like on 1/1, like January 1st, 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, etc. And we can use this energy to catapult or bounce us up into higher vibration. Also have monthly card readings for the change in the zodiac sun that happens every month, as well as new moon and full moon readings. Knowing these energies can help us navigate our path as we use the astrological energy instead of letting it use us. I also have a monthly quest video that will focus on a specific element for the month with tools and information to help us make the most of the quest and the energy at the time. And of course, as I have already put out for this season, quarterly seasonal influence card readings as we experience the solstice and the equinox together. And those will be split out by astrological sign elements, so air signs, fire signs, etc., which I already put those out for winter, summer, back middle of December. So be sure to check those out. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description box of the video. So yeah, all that's going to keep me busy a little bit and focused. So I'm excited for all that though. And everyone will have access to these at the scheduled time. But as I mentioned, my YouTube channel members will receive advanced access to all of these as soon as I record them and I upload them. In addition to sharing all of that, I'll continue to have live readings on Friday and Saturday evenings and Saturday and Sunday late mornings. Donations and my YouTube channel members do receive priority, and I always purpose to complete their readings the same day. Zen Cricket and Praying Mantis also have a special 2-hour live session on Wednesday evenings, and Praying Mantis have an additional 2 hours on Thursday evening, as well as an additional hour or so on Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon after my regular live sessions. So if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, there is a link in the description box of the video down below. I also offer a variety of paid services like personal readings. That includes past life readings. I do some energy work and a few other options. So if you're interested in even deeper messages and experiences, there is a link in the description box below to a booking page that lists the items and additional information as well. Life can certainly be interesting. I'm so glad to have such amazing souls with huge hearts and great senses of humor along with me on my adventure. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to the intro. And if you got this far, if you'll comment on this video down below, sharing something that you would like to see come to fruition in 2025, I'll automatically enter you into a drawing for the chance to win a recorded personal reading. You can comment on as many of the 12 videos as you would like, and each of those 12 would count as an entry into the drawing. So I'll pull winners at various times during January and post a video announcing the winners. Exciting. Don't tell anyone else. Shh. Alrighty, let's get into your 2025 forecast. All right, Scorpios, this is your 2025 energy forecast. I'm excited to see what Spirit wants you to know about this coming year. We're going to use a compass approach, and we'll start off in the middle, which is going to represent the ethereal, the ether, and also the overall theme of 2025. And for that, we're going to start off here with these Wisdom of the Elders Oracle, just to find the general energy that they want you to know about as you're going into 2025. So for all of our Scorpios, what would you like them to know? What's the overall theme as they enter 2025? Nope, they don't want any of those. No, they were like, that one, that one, that one. Like, nope, none of those. We'll make it extra, extra obvious. All right, we like clear messages, so that is the one. All right, so let's see what we got here. You have ancestor spirit guides. Well, I'm not surprised. You guys with Scorpio energy are the deep divers. The 9 is like the hermit's number in the major arcana. And so this is about diving deeper in connection. So this next year, you're going to be even more connected. I know it's hard to believe, right? But you're going to be even more deeply connected to your spirit guides and your ancestors specifically. But there's a lot of beautiful energy that's coming in here. Let's see what else they want you to know here. So we are spirit having a human experience, and we play an intrinsic part in the spirit world that exists all around us. Rather than feeling separate from our ancestors and spirit guides, it's important to realize that we have a deep soul bond to them before we even incarnate here on earth. Our ancestors and spirit guides assist us throughout our life. They're always watching over us with unwavering, unconditional love. No judgment. Their support is felt during dream time through the messages we may hear, see, or are being guided to. They often reveal themselves to us through inspirational moments so that we can lead ourselves to true fulfillment and can progress in life to achieve our life's purpose. Before we're born, aspects of our lives are already decided upon, and parts of our life themes are mapped out ahead of our journey. And it's believed that our guides are matched with us because they've walked a similar path during their own lifetimes. Our ancestors who have come before us want to be included and remembered because they're always here guiding and loving us as well. We simply need to speak to them and remember that they are here with us. And if you've drawn this card today, you may notice more signs and synchronicities from your guides and ancestors over this next year, or you may need to call upon them for guidance and answers. Trust that you have been heard and be patient regarding their guidance. Their responses will be expressed through visions, a dream, or some other undeniable sign. Wow, I love that. It's important for us, like I said, before we come down here, we do give them a honey-do list of, we decide, these are some things that I want to experience when I'm down here. But the world is full of a lot of possibilities, too, outside of that, where we have all these choices that we make while we're down here. But they honor our free will. All of our spirit guides in the spirit realm go, we know what it, you want to make these decisions on your own and sometimes, but they're like, but don't forget, we got your back, right? And they will remind us through synchronicities and repeating numbers and different things that they're behind us. It's like someone clearing their throat going, you're like, oh, hey, forgot you guys were back there. This is like a reminder as part of this message over this next year that nothing's too small, nothing's too big to ask them for clarity, guidance, answers, different things like that. And you just need to ask of your own free will, and then they will bring it, but they won't meddle in our life unless we ask. So I like that. So what a great year of getting closer and remembering that deep soul connection you have, and that we're all part of one another, and they're not separate. You're together with them. So I like that. And we also have the crystal clear quartz energy coming in to help bring clarity over this next year. And what I do, I take a tarot deck. This one, we're using this Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. And what I do is I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And we'll get into those. Those are the 4 different directions and 4 different areas of our life that we experience as humanity. But the major arcana are like this card. They give us the overall theme that's going on. So we'll get some more clarity here from Spirit for our Scorpios. What else? Watch you guys get the Hermit card. But we'll take a look here. All right, so this is the one they want for you here. It would just be funny. Oh, but you got the Phoenix instead. Wow. Powerful, powerful. I'm just going to zoom in here so you can see the beauty of this card. It's an amazing card. It's a unique card. One of the 2 unique cards for this deck. So let me I'm going to read from the book here, because it's such a beautiful message. I think it's in the back of the book here. Yeah. So this is about transformation, resilience, rebirth. Very Scorpio. You're ruled by Pluto, and which is the death and rebirth. But Scorpios are known that, you start off at your initial lower expression of Scorpio as a scorpion. Something happens, you sting, you strike, right? And then you evolve into a snake, you shed skin, still, honor your poisonous bite and your venom, because you can still strike, but you're more in control of your striking. You don't strike just willy-nilly like a scorpion does, right? So you learn and you grow and you transform, and then you transform into an eagle who can rise above storms, eagle eye, see things, dive down to protect that which it loves, and then zoom back up above the storms, above the high place. Eventually, the eagle transforms into a phoenix. So perfect here. So this says this is a very special card you picked up today. So pay attention, because it is a blessing and a very strong message. No matter how difficult or challenging life may be in 2025, you have the strength to rise from the ashes and be born anew. This is your time to liberate into renewal. And just as the phoenix emerges from the flames, you can overcome what may have been holding you down and soar to new heights. Endings are never permanent. Every ending is a new beginning. Strength and beauty are on your side. You are in the process of liberation. In many ways, you're already there. So perfect. I'm glad this came out. I mean, it's can't be more perfect for coming out for Scorpio energy, because it is part of that. So definitely all this evolution, this moving to higher places, higher energies, all this connection with spirit and to your ancestors and transformation. Huge year of empowerment for you. So I love that. All right. And then we're going to dive into the 4 directions. The medicine wheel I use has south as wand energy or fire energy, and that's where we're going to go next, which represents our passion, our drive, our inspiration, our spiritual energy, our energy. So this will be overall what Spirit wants to know about your energetic adventure in 2025. We're going to start with this Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. So let's take a look here and see what comes through here. What else do you want Scorpio to know about their energetic adventure for 2025, please? Okay, get this one right here. And we have Sacred Inner Space. Beautiful, beautiful card there. And that is Sacral Chakra, Tenderness, and Sensuality. All right. So let's take a look here and see what this message comes in here for you. All right. So the sacral chakra is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Birthing, right? Everything from our sexuality, which is very Scorpio, and to our capacity to express the tender, more sacred parts of ourselves is connected to this chakra. It's governed by water, and so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. This card transports us to this sacred inner space. It shows an inner temple with flowing water and lots of soft colors coming from a blooming lotus. This encourages us to see that our sacred parts are beautiful, energetic gateways through which we can express and manifest pure life force. To connect to this energy, visualize a drop of divine light from the heart of the universe washing over and through your private areas. Reconnect with this energetic space and recognize that it is a space of divine power. The message is that you're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. And if you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There we go, the ancestors. There's a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. And realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. And this card is here to remind you that you are beautiful. And more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. Wow. Yeah, all this power coming in here and the true expression of yourself. I love this. You also have the energy of the amethyst pyramid, which brings in and amplifies this energy for you. And we'll use the wands suit here to gain energy. We'll pull two cards to get more clarity about your energetic adventure in 2025. So what else do you want Scorpios to know about their energetic adventure here? Okay, do that one. And yeah, you have the Ace of Wands. So here is this new heightened power, this new connection to the spirit world. It's like the magician who brings in the energy from above through them as a conduit and into the world. So you definitely have this, beautiful energy coming in here of expression and focus. Let's see what this other one is here. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh. I love these cards, but the Eight of Wands is a ton of energy that's flowing in here. And in addition to that, it represents messages from spirit. So this next year, you're really getting in tune with your spiritual energy. I mean, you think you are now, but boom, off the charts. and messages all over the place. Seeing things in the physical world, signs and synchronicities, overhearing things, license plates, hearing radio songs, whatever, emotional energy coming in, just emotion that your mind doesn't get, but your heart does, spiritual energy flowing through, and things coming in through the mind too, where you're just like they touch a memory. It could be ancestors or loved ones on the other side too, that you're not thinking about someone you've known in this lifetime that's passed, and they just touch a memory, and that's them reminding you that they're there and that you are never, ever, ever, ever alone. They're always with you. So this beautiful, powerful energy coming in, this vulnerability of expressing this, being real and in tune, with that here. So that sacral energy, that relationship to other is important in this next year. So I love that for you. And then we move to the north, which the medicine wheel I use is earth energy. This is the only one that's about the outside world. We're going to talk about emotions and mental and then spiritual. All that's inward. This is the only outward facing energy. So it's the other people on stage with us, the props and things of the outside world, including our own bodies. And for that, to find out the physical adventure, we're going to start with these money and the law of attraction cards from the Hickses. And so we'll see what the energy is that they want you to know about coming into 2025 and what they want you to know about that for 2025. So what more about the physical adventure for Scorpios, please? All right, I really like this blue one is standing out. So we'll see what that is here. And you got, my life is as good as I allow it to be. And look at that third eye connecting up to the solar system. Card number 48. And here's your message. We'll read that here in a sec. Let's just get it to, there it goes, to focus for a minute there. And it says, many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them, and then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their action, so then they try harder by offering more action, but still things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. Yeah, so this change of energy, this change of focus, that comes in here too. Let me just scooch these down a little bit. Is pretty cool, because the Ace of Wands also is this message of whatever we focus on is what we grow and expand, right? So if I focus on what I hate, what I feel is missing, what I'm wanting, what I fear, I draw the lower vibrational people, events, and situations and energy into my life. But when I choose, like, what is it that I do want, and I focus on that instead, then I grow that through gratitude, energy of gratitude, unconditional love, and joy and laughter and peace, that higher vibrational energy. All of this that connects you to the higher realms. The more we focus on higher vibration, the more we draw on things that match that. So I really love that message coming in here, because that just reiterates all this power that's coming in for you in 2025. And of course, you do have this beautiful amethyst crystal that's bringing in the grounding earth energy, and the suit of pentacles. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know here about your physical adventure in 2025. Nope, none of those. All right. Okay, good, you want that one. All right, and that one. Okay, what do we got going on here? So, first you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, birthing some more of this, bringing and finding that sacred, divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female or how you identify, we have it here. And this is stepping into that, allowing that deeper emotional connection to guide the physical decisions in the outside world here. But it is this birthing. There's sensuality there too. It's like Empress energy. It's the birthing and the creation, but it's Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, really focusing on what it is that you want, filling up within you, and then allowing it to flow out to the world. Not sacrificing yourself, not thinking, well, I give to everyone else first, and everything is left over, I can have the crumbs. No, you get to fill up. You get to be the chalice. You fill up, and everyone else gets the overflow. And trust me, that overflow, that one drop of overflow, is like the nectar of the gods. It brings in beautiful, beautiful, scrumptious, sweet, emotion that goes out. When we're a barrel and we're giving to everyone else first, we're giving bitter, sour, resentful water, and we're exhausted, right? And they're like, one drop of this is worth gallons and gallons of the other. So trust me, people will be like, oh my God, I love that, right? And then you have the King of Pentacles. So we do have this feeling of abundance, but there's also this balance, the divine masculine and feminine coming in here. And I like that for you. There is this becoming aware of who you really are, that you're neither man nor woman. You are spirit, and you have this perfect balance within you of divine mother, divine father, cosmic mother, cosmic father, that can be expressed in here, and that you're not in need of anything because you're a spirit being having a human experience, but you can trust Creator, can trust Spirit, Source, that they're always going to bring you what you need in each moment, and that humans are fickle, and when they go into fight or flight mode, they will pull the rug out from underneath you. That's where you learn abandonment. That's where you learn, those beliefs of lack, of I'm going to be left behind, left out in the cold. We learn that from humans, but Spirit and Creator will never do that. You will have everything you need. King and Queen, mother, father, parents, even kind of like being part of a trinity. You've got the mother and the father, and you're the ethereal child, the spoiled ethereal child, in a good way, where you can have this relationship where you're the only ones that exist, because that's how powerful Creator is. They don't have to share us with trillions, quadrillion other souls. They can be present as if we're the only one of their children, and we can have that type of experience. So I like that. Beautiful. And then we move over here to the east, which is the element of air. It's our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our expectations, our stories, our communication as well. And for that, we're going to look at here the Urban Crow Oracle. So a little flying creature to see what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure in the 2025. Wow, look at that. So we got resistance. Card number 40. Put that here. And let's see what message comes in with that. So it says, there may be a strong wind coming your way. However, you do have the ability to find a path with the least resistance. Have you ever seen a crow get thrown by the wind? The bird may get taken off guard, but it finds its balance again. Resistance brings an obstacle or adds friction to a situation. Ideas that once would have sailed into completion might now require some additional work. You may find a project or goal now requires an extra step to pass on to another phase, evolving to Phoenix. Resistance might manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence that takes longer to achieve. And when resistance appears in a reading, you are asked to be adaptable and find the path of least resistance. There's a quote from Pema Chodron. I think I probably mispronounced her name. You are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. Wow. Again, stepping into this divinity and really understanding who you are. And I like this, again, this flight and that resistance is what allows things to fly. If there was like no resistance, you'd have to flap and flap and flap and flap and flap your wings, but it's the wind coming that allows things to rise up, right? In fact, the eagle, that's how it soars so high, is it rides those, the winds and the jet stream that comes in there. So I love that awareness coming in. And we have the beautiful amethyst skull, which represents the thinking. We'll put that up here. And it brings us into the sword suit, which we'll get additional information on. What else they want you to know about your mental adventure during this time? What else can we know about this resistance here? Okay, first up, you have the Knight of Swords. So there is movement of communication, movement of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets too, because this knight is on the quest for the Ace of Swords. There it goes, focus in there. Which is a great energy, because it does mean that we're trying to see things from that higher perspective. And the resistance that comes up are our small t truths that are rooted in fear. These opinions that we've been given as we've been growing up, they'll sound like supposed to and should and need to and have to and must, but those are rooted in fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of not being enough, fear of not being lovable, blah, 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 whatever those fears are, right? But this is the search and the quest for seeing things from that higher place, that higher perspective that allows us to find freedom. But again, the resistance that comes in shows us where our little inner child has some fears that just can be looked at. Feelings are flags that something can be looked at inside ourselves, right? Yeah, and you have the Six of Swords. Movement from choppy waters to calmer waters, leaving behind old ways of thinking and embracing new ways of thinking as well. So that's what comes in here, is this movement. You have all this movement of thought and belief and mindset that allows you to move to this higher level. It could be beliefs of, I'm not worthy of that. And it's like, really? You are. Remember who you are. And that solves it, right? So I love that energy coming in here. And then we move over to the final direction, the final element, the west of water, which is emotion. And to find out what your emotional adventure is, we're going to look into these Monology Manifestation Oracle and see what they want you to know about this emotional adventure. So, and this, of course, is your suit, your element. It's your suit too, but your element of water. So nothing to worry about here. It's where you live and breathe, right? So they do want this top one here. Come on. Don't be stubborn. It's being stubborn. All right, there it goes. All right. So let's see what we got here. So we have go deeper. Yep, deeper into your soul for sure. New moon in Scorpio. Go figure. Perfect for you. So let's see here what we go in here. So it says, you're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears, and now you see where the issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's a time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed, right? That's the phoenix. Crumble, renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Again, sexually, it's time to reach for the true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. And it's time to release a grudge. So big themes for 2025 emotionally for you. The manifesting focus says this card is an especially good sign for matters related to sex, money, or an obsession you've been grappling with. And the manifesting mindset says know that you are magic. Clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. Manifesting tips for cutting through your fears. This will be helping you with this movement too. Is call in Archangel Jeremiel, the angel who helps us to review our lives. Channel the energy of Pluto, which you would normally do, the planet that guides the sign of Scorpio and likes to go under the radar. Light a candle and ask Archangel Jeremiel to help you see whatever you need to acknowledge and break through in your life right now. Might be mispronouncing his name, but Archangel, it's Jeremiel if you want to look in more about who they are. Your manifestation affirmation says, life goes in cycles and my life is now regenerating. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Scorpio, or on Tuesday, it's Mars Day. And the new moon in Scorpio takes place when the sun and the moon are on the same degree in Scorpio, and it knows that life's most precious treasures lie beneath the surface. Can't ask for a more perfect card for Scorpio. New beginnings, right? New year, new energy. And of course, we've got the rose quartz heart here. So we'll put that energy over here. And we've got your final two cards we'll pull from the Suit of Cups to find out more about your emotional adventure during 2025. So what else do you want? All right. From Scorpio. Okay. And this one here. All right. And up here, you got the King of Cups. So they are the beautiful balancer of emotion between head and heart coming in here. And with that, you also have the Queen of Cups. Wow. So, of course, she's like a very empathic, very connected. But you got the King and Queen, divine masculine and feminine, connecting and being reflected in the outside world. But you got the divine counterparts here of emotion below the surface too. So this beautiful balance, divine masculine and feminine energy, divine masculine and feminine energy, and just really expressing that nurturing with power is what you're capable of bringing in. But, you know, this connecting to who you really are and seeing things from this higher perspective and stepping into this power. And there is this burning down of things, which is your normal. You're like, yeah. I've been ruled by Pluto, death and rebirth. I was raised by the Grim Reaper my entire life, right? That's what Scorpio, energy is. I've been transforming in my entire life. Yeah, this is just another one. Yay, but it's significant. Feels huge, but it's nothing that you can't handle because you're used to transformation. So I love this energy for you, all of you Scorpios. Now, this is like the big compass overview of what they want you to know going into the year, but there's going to be more, of course, happening. This isn't all-inclusive. But if you listened in the intro, I will be having different weekly and monthly videos that will be coming out, including Zen Bites every Friday that will help us, navigate all the different energies, and we'll dive into the different four elements and the fifth element too of ether and unconditional love energy to help us through this year. So be on the lookout for those videos. They'll be coming out. If you're looking at diving deeper or having advanced access to those videos, you can become one of my YouTube channel members. I do have 2 levels. Zen Cricket is $2.99 a month. Praying Mantis is $7.99 a month. And in addition to getting advanced access to all the videos as they come out, you also, Wednesday nights, all of my YouTube channel members, we have 2 hours of readings where we do a bunch of stuff, card readings, oracle readings, past life readings, whatever. And then my Praying Mantis level, we have another 2 hours just for them on Thursday nights. And also on Friday and Saturday evenings after my live readings and Sunday afternoon after my live readings, we have an extra hour. So if you're interested, there's a link down below on how you can sign up for that. There's some other stuff that comes with those too. And then I do have live readings, like I mentioned, Friday and Saturday nights, and then Saturday and Sunday morning afternoons. Those times are listed in the description box. And this is, a collective reading for all Scorpios. If you want to dive even deeper, I do offer personal readings and some other things. There's a link for that down below as well if you're wanting to go deeper and dive deeper as well. So I love this journey. I love this adventure. Oh my God, what a perfect card coming in here. I'm still blown away by it. I love phoenixes. In fact, I just put out a giant phoenix on my wallpaper on my computer this morning, and I love that. Actually, I have 4 elements of my spirit guides, and my fire element spirit guide is called the Phoenix. They actually are part of the collective of star seeds of the Orion and the Syrian star seeds. They're a sub-collective, and so very special in my heart here. So I love that. All right. So as you're going through this wonderful adventure, remember every second of every day of your lives, you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Cosmic Father and Cosmic Mother, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.